Good morning, everybody. It's nice to have all of you to be in the session we call Right Talk, and we are talking about Right Rises to just help you a little bit to achieve your financial goals, and that's where our tag is guiding you to achieve your financial goals. A lot of people knows me. If you don't, I am Rachna Regu, director of Right Horizons. My passion is to give a helping hand or a little bit of awareness where you can achieve your own goals, and that's where I am just doing this for last 1.5 year every Saturday to you can how you can think yourself, how you can achieve yourself. And more than anything is because anything start with an awareness. If I'm aware with, I'll do the next. So another things which I have been doing, I've been having a mentor, and when I go and speak with them, so they say, what is the things you have to learn? So I keep saying that I am not having a good patience and a listening skill. So he keeps saying, you just keep writing it across where you skip the line. And that's where I nowadays I feel, uh, when I am somebody's talking and I'm replying it, so I'm getting aware that yes, I have crossed my line and I am not a good listener. So similarly, when you start aware about yourself where you're crossing the line, so you will start learning and you will start implementing. So the same thing I'm assuming, if you know how to get a financial freedom, how to achieve your goals, and sooner or later you will start implementing and you will achieve it. So if you start thinking, it's a half done, I can say. So this question is very common, and the reason I took this time financial freedom, because tomorrow is an independence, and we always say independence is the freedom, and the freedom of mind, freedom of work. This is the so common theme. I can say I'm very biased, but we were having a talk with a lot of our friends, and when we walk with, they were saying that okay, we have kids are going abroad, they're settling, we should settle or not. Being my previous worked with Wipro and Infosys for 15 years, I have gone maybe more than 20, 30 countries, and I have always felt it's nice to work, nice to learn and all. But what I felt in my mind, the freedom what I have it in India, I didn't find it anywhere else. So I keep saying, if somebody asks me to do the best of things and go sit abroad, I may not do it. So it is, I feel freedom is also in a mind, how our mind think free. Similarly, the financial freedom is also in the similar lines. So I want to hear from all of you what you think is your freedom. If you have to find it out, what is financial freedom and what is the freedom for you? You will be happy to write it in chat, or if you want to unmute and please write it, I'll be happy, because that's where the full topic is all about today is the financial freedom. Yeah. Anybody likes to go and share it in a chat or speak and let us know. So going forward, I think so all of you have got the financial freedom or shying away to tell financial freedom is. Financial freedom to me is like if somebody asked me very generic question very recently, okay? Rachna, when you buy things, do you think and buy or you don't think and buy? Okay. So my answer was very fast forward because I don't buy most of the time. 90% of the time, I don't buy anything, even household things or any other things. So if I said, yeah, I told very fast forward, I said no. So I said, okay, if you are buying something, do you think before that, do you have to think about that, okay, you have money in your bank or you can pay or not pay or something like that? And I said, no, I don't. So they says, oh, you are financially free. So I was very surprised the way he analyzed me. And but afterwards I realized it, he or she may be right, I don't know, or I may be very confused also. But when you think in your mind, you are able to achieve your all financial goals. And you know that if something happens to me today, my all near and dear one goals will be achieved. You are sure that your financial freedom is done. Everybody have a different definition of financial freedom. But my financial freedom is I have 4 goals and I am an earning member. So in case something happens to me today, all my kids' education, my spouse's retirement, and everything is taken care of. Okay. So I am financially free. I don't have to take care. In case if I have a debt, my debts are also taken care of. So how I take care? Of course, it's a simple. I do that much of my, I can we call a present value of all those goals and make sure that term cover I have taken care. So financially freedom is, to me, is how to make sure achieving all your financial goals, even in case something happens to me. If doesn't happen to me, I have a plan to achieve those. So that is the today's agenda, and I will try to explain how you achieve your goals. I do have a very, I can say, a middle class kind of goals, and I am able to achieve those. And as I was started with my saying my own thing, I never think before buying anything that I have money or not. God grace, it must be there, but I can tell you in my mind, and that's what I'm teaching my kids, and I have doing for so many years. I do write my expenses from the time I was in college because my dad was in army and I was staying alone. So my dad will send some money and I will write it how much money I spend. Now nobody asks, but I do write. Second thing is, like a December and all, we have a Christmas coming, so you will have so many times to give the gift. Or not only that, even for a charity. So now last COVID, it was coming, so many people was keep asking, even we know somebody, we don't know somebody. We had very clear cut, this is what I'm going to do charity, this is the amount. So if I know somebody or don't know, I may increase and decrease within the family. We have told whoever you want to do charity, this is the amount we will going to do it. So we do budget. I know that, okay, if I'm going for somebody's, I'm just giving a gift for a Christmas, if I may limit to the 500 to 1,000 bucks. So when you do this, you will never cross, or you don't have to think about your bank that time because you are going in the same budgeted level. So 3 days back, one of our colleague came and told me, we had a yesterday our in our office Independence Day's celebration with the potluck and all. And says, we went to the Metro Cash and all. I said, yeah, what happened? He said, we purchased so much. It took 2.5 hours, and bill came to 900 bucks. And because it came 900, they didn't allow us because the minimum is 1,000. So I said, you must have taken something, toothpaste, toothbrush, something and all, which you can use after 3 months and finish 1,000. He said, no, I don't want it. So that made me to think. Another person told, nowadays we buy quite a lot for two reasons. One is because we says it is a sale. Even if I don't want to use it, I keep buying this. Second thing is we never keep the budget. Previously, we used to just go with our shopping list and ask, you do this, and go and buy. Now you are allowed to roam around in all the aisles. Some things we buy which we don't need to buy because we feel it's a very cheap. So these are the few pointers in a financial freedom we should have it. Be specific what you want. Have your budgets clear. Don't go across your budgets. And write your expenses, and these expenses will make you think. So this program is also going to make you think. It's not that I am going to do and tomorrow you do it. My question is, when you start thinking across, you will drive it. And I believe that the best teaching is to make people think. If somebody asks me some question, I normally give a counter question only because they have to start thinking and come back to me what they want. And I believe it's like a, for our daughter, she, of course, they are very tech savvy and all. I write it in Excel and she writes it in an app, mobile app, where she's expanding. So one day she came back to me and she says, I wanted to go for a full taxi. And I said, why? Because in that budget, what you call the app, it says that where you're spending the most. And she realized it that I'm spending the money most in my taxis. Because it started analyzing, you will start saying, okay, how to save money on those. So these are the trends and things when we started putting across, it's easier to get it up much, much faster on a financial freedom. So what is financial freedom? First level is eliminating the debt, managing the money, just before this. Normally, I don't take a financial planning explanation before the webinar because it normally goes a little further. So I was doing the financial planning explanation to one of the customer, and they both were saying they have for managing money is I'm trying to say this both the salary if it is a 2 lakhs and they're spending around 1.5, so 50,000 is left. So I was speaking about where you save that 50,000. Is it that saving of 50,000 is taking care of your all the goals or not? How to reduce expenses? That's very very important. Reducing expenses is indirectly increasing your salary. That's another way we always do some webinars. You must have can go to the YouTube and check their tax planning and tax saving is. I normally don't like the new regime of tax because it doesn't allow anybody to use the all ATC, ATG or any of those deductions. So people just spend it. And I used to think before, at least for tax saving, they will save 1.5 lakhs. So when you reduce expenses, you're increasing the money. Cash flow is in between your how you're earning and expenses, invest, simplify life. Very, very important. Lot of time people who are being means maybe it's a good network you can say, or they have a good amount of money. They normally have more than one or two wealth managers sometime. And one person told me, Rachna, I don't have a time to have multiple people. I am going to have only one single person, and I because it is easy for me to simplify life. My all money other than bank is with you. So even I have told in my will, if something happens to me, please go to the writer and speak to Rachna. So I'm saying the things are changing. People likes to have the simplify in the life. Have a goal, very important, and make sure that you always have an alternative income, like money working for you. You are saving now, and after that, portfolio will start giving you the pension part. Very specific part, very how to set goals. Most of the time, people don't know how to set the goals. Most of the people who set the goals but they don't know achieve. So in between we have been focusing how to make sure that our all employees also have a financial plan. So for me it is very easy because anytime I have taught, I have any customers, what I'm doing for customer I must have applied in my own personal portfolio also. So that's what I always tell, it's a very high conviction level because I don't do which I don't do on personal level. Similarly, I was trying to speak to one of my employees and I said, how is your financial planning going on? It's achieving enough. And he so nicely he said, Rachna, I have able to achieve financial plan. And I was so happy. I said, wow, that's nice you are able to achieve. He says, no, only in Excel, madam. Manika, why? Because I didn't implement. So I was teasing him and I said, if you don't implement, how you can expect your customers to implement? So it's always you walk the talk, what you're saying, it makes customer also very confident and convict. So conviction level goes much higher when we do ourselves. So this is a smaller video I'm just trying to run. Please let me know if you're able to see.
You work very hard because you want very best things for you and your family. So, begin setting up SMART goals based on what you want. Making sure they are specific with clear details, measurable with exact amount, attainable but challenging enough, realistic with necessary skills and knowledge. And it should be time-bound so that you start taking action without any delay. Next, you need to know where you stand financially. List down what and how much assets you own. Also list down how much liabilities you have. The difference between these two is your real net worth. It will give you an idea about how far you are from your goals. Third pillar is to know how much you need to save. Normally, people save whatever is left after spending from their income. But the right way of saving is to set aside at least 30% of your income based on your financial goals from your income. And then use what is left for your expenses. And finally, you need to create a budget for your finances. Budget helps you to save more. Also ensure that the payment of personal debt should not exceed 25% of your income at any level. Call us now to build strong pillars for securing your family's finances.
As you say, to achieve all the financial planning, it's a better way of doing taking care of goals. What are your goals? When you want, how to do it. Make sure your net worth, invest. I at least tell don't go below 25%. Whatever is your network in hand salary or in hand income, make 25% of doing that. And this is what I've been following, maybe more than 25, but minimum at least 25 from the 94 till date. It may be more than I think so. It's 20 or 25 years plus or 26 years. So, and I can tell you, it works wonders because, and don't give things like every day I have to check my portfolio or something. I've not checked even my portfolio for maybe around 10 years also, or maybe more than that, I think so. And because I keep telling them why I'm investing for my goals. So my goals are kids' education and my retirement. Nothing has come. Then why I should worry the market is up or down? The things which is in my hand is to just invest. And of course, the team will take care if the funds are not doing good. So that's the best way of financial planning. So financial planning, main three things is talks about risk management, contingency, and goal based. First part is risk, very, very important. All of us has learned, seen, heard everything last 1.5 year. Most of us previously never gave importance to even a health cover. And last week itself, my sister's son met with an accident. I was in a hospital, and I was speaking with few people, the visitors of the people who are in hospital, and I was trying to see the how the trend has changed. Almost first of all are having a health cover. First part. Second part is everybody minimum have a 10 lakhs. We have started realizing that now 2, 3, 5 lakhs doesn't make a difference. Even now 3 or 5 days in a good hospital is taking us 3 to 4 lakhs. It is a small accident, but it takes like that. And term cover is very important. I have been handling few cases quite a lot. Is called a wealth transfer or COVID time or whatever. They nobody knows. They're health freak. One person says, Rashna, I don't know how come it happened. He's a 36 years old, he's a health freak guy, and he was not able to survive. And then I asked that wife, what happened? Is it you have some knowledge? He has an insurance, he says, Rashna, I don't know, and I'm not even working. So these are the very part and parcel what we all have learned in very hard ways, and we are considering, we know how they are going through, we can try to help. Please help all of those. Try to do two things without fail today if you've not done. Otherwise, ask your spouses or ask your person, parents, whoever who is taking care of planning portfolio, how much money they have for a health cover and how much they have money for the term cover. Term cover is like a life cover. It's just a pure risk. Pure risk, I can explain you better way is car insurance. Most of us has taken a two-wheeler or car or vehicle insurance. If it's not met with an accident, that insurance just goes off. You don't get money back, correct? Similarly, in the term cover also. As long as God grace, you are doing fine, you are alive, so that insurance money doesn't come to us. Only something happens to us that money goes to the nominee, and that take care of your all your goals. So first and foremost, without fail, please take care of risk management because nobody knows. It's like a my mother was teasing me. We all got it in a family, and I think so mate. All of us got it a COVID positive, and she's telling how COVID came, and I was telling my mother, it did knock and come, no, that I have to come. So risk just comes. It doesn't say that okay, I have to come to you or not. We really don't know. So I want to emphasis on your risk management 100%. Please find it out today. If you're not having, please take it as soon as possible. Reason is because when you're young or whatever is your current age, if you do it tomorrow, you are postponing. Second thing is your premium is going to go higher. So it's better you do it today. Second thing is contingency plan, which is very important. God grace, we all are taken care of risk. Then how to take care of emergency. So the contingency is like emergency planning. What happens suddenly? So we have so many places. Most of us contingency plan, we keep 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs. So indirectly we say 6 months of your household income or whatever expense you require. But sometimes it goes much more than that. So make sure that you have a money which is immediately you can buy. So I was doing previously also on somebody's portfolio, 87% of the portfolio is in real estate and PPF. And I was telling, if I need even 5 lakhs for something, how you will have it? And that person says, no, I don't know. Then I said, please make sure in a contingency plan, one more thing you have to make sure is the flexibility of liquidity of your funds. You may have a net worth of 100 crore also. But if you can't have a 20 lakhs in hand if I want within 10 days or 3 days, there is no point in 10 crores. So contingency plan, emergency plan, the flexibility of liquidity in your plan must be there. And make sure it doesn't go above 50%, which are logged in fund. Logged in fund can be PF and PPF and your LICs and the real estates, gold. So these are the things which keeps coming part of it. Goal base, which is a very important, which is we are going to spend more time. Goal can be kids education, pension, we can have higher education. Vacation is another trend which is going very, very high. The reason is people says, Rachna, I don't know if I am becoming old and then go for vacation, I may not travel, I may not be able to trek. So vacation should be higher than the retirement plan. Can I request everybody to mute, Nidhisha? So these are a little bit age-wise and the need-wise retirement goals, but I can tell you these, all of them are unique for each and everybody. And it is not necessary what suits my friends will suits me. So most of the time we call as a wealth creation, wealth management, and wealth preservation. So wealth creation is when you are earning, you are making a monthly investments and your all the bonuses, making sure that all your future goals are taken care of. Wealth management is you create a corpus and you are managing as per your risk and goals. Preserving is whatever you have, you preserving, making sure that you go to the next generation also if you want to be. What these are what I have been saying most of the time, people. So I got a call from one of my customer and he says that Rachna, this year is nice and I'm going to have a 4 good news. And he was explaining me all the good news that daughter has got into the good college and I got one house and villa and car. Then I said, okay, fine. What is the car? He said, no, I'll take it a car maybe around after 3 or 4 months. So I said, why? It's some particular thing. He said, no, the waiting list is 4 months. I said, wow, what is that car? I don't know. So he was explaining some car. I'm not good in car brands and all. And he's telling that car is 80 lakhs. So he gave me one nice thing. And I said, wow, I'm not a person who will appreciate the cars of so high end. But his point is, when you set your own goals, so he says, I have made that as in my goal sheet and I'm able to achieve that. And I said, yes, there's nothing wrong in taking a high-end car or something, as long as I have planned for that goal and I'm achieving it. It is so nice feeling. We feel when somebody says that he is able to achieve all the goals and because of you and whatever discipline investment. So we are just a mode of helping them to achieve it, making sure they're taking a right decisions. The reason is because most of us, when you are investing and I am investing, the major difference between is emotions. You are not able to take the decision on your personal portfolio when things are not going right. So if it is negative, so you will say, okay, it will take some more time to go positive, and then it keeps going down and down and down. So a lot of times this keep debating coming at, okay, it is a passive thing, so why don't we do it yourself? And I said, yes, please go ahead. Try to see what is the quality time, money, and effort you are trying to put it and quantify your number of hours. So easier way of number of hours is your salary divided by 22 days into number of 8.8 days, that hours you will see. That amount, if you can utilize for your passion or something, otherwise you give it to your advisor. So it's easier to find it across how quality of time I'm spending on my financial goals and achieving those. So it doesn't matter if you are means you are able to do, that's the best thing. If not, give it to somebody, but make sure you plan it and execute it. So I was having a one of the company yesterday night doing the webinar in corporate, and very young person says, Rachna, I have these fintech companies and I'm able to do it. Do you feel it is right? So I said, yes, it is. Doesn't matter which platform you use. It matters that you are utilizing that execution of your plan. So as long as you're doing an SIP in anywhere, the NAVs are same. It doesn't matter it's me, you, or straight away you're going with the AMCs. But do it. That's very important. Second thing is, in Right Horizons, we don't take so much of risk, and that's our investment philosophy, to risk-adjusted returns. A lot of people are asking, this is in a highest buzz quite a lot, is talking about, do you recommend a cryptocurrency? And this is a very all-time high, I can say, debate and everywhere. As on today, India has, again, government has not approved as a legally done, but I can say you, a lot of things are happening across on cryptocurrencies, and they are allowed by the international portals what we are sending. So depending on a people and your own risk level, you should invest, but we don't recommend as on. So what are the 4 steps required to do a financial freedom? And when I speak, a lot of people, because on an average, my phone number is linked to our internet. So I get quite a lot of call from all the range of ages and portfolios and everything. And I have realized it is not the money make people financially free. It is our own attribute, emotions, and a personality make the persons financially free. So these are the 4 attributes I want you all to think. Because if you go and think back when we used to have watch TV, now I am sure none of us watch TV. Very few people may be watching, because nowadays people are using Netflix and I don't know whatever there. I am not sure of, but there are quite a lot. So they watches those. But previously the TV, ads will come. They'll say, okay, you want your kids to become doctor or a pilot, or so most of the educations we will try to have advertisement linked to our emotions, because that's where is a very strong, and we want those education part or awareness part which goes to the emotions. We remember that and we take the decision. So these are the things which I have realized. Financial planning and financial freedom is also a part of our behavior. You'll be surprised to know that this data has done by Aviva, I think so, which says that failing to plan is planning to fail, which is 87%. Okay, so they don't plan. And sometimes I have seen people plan it. I have so many customers, because we make a financial plan. If I have been doing 100 financial plan in a year, I can say you only 38% will execute. They keep saying, I'm busy, I'll do it yourself and this, and the cost of delay, opportunity loss will be much, much bigger. So please try to do, the reason I keep going for all my education slots and a webinar or in a corporate, I always think even one person in that webinar has made the day to, okay, I will invest. That person, at least I have changed one person's life in a year. So this is the first behavior which is required for any investors. So 2 friends who started cricketing career together, they both were very talented, and A was a bit better than B. But B went for playing for 24 years and A disappeared. Whom you think who is A and B? Any answers?
Sachin Tendulkar and
Sachin Kamble.
Yeah, thank you. So this discipline is the key between Sachin and Vinod. That's what the Kapil Dev says. And I also believe the discipline of anything can make blunders. And I can tell you much more, because my dad was in army, and I think so discipline is like a part and parcel of their blood from the time we have seen the childhood, because that's where the things are. When we are doing something very disciplinedly, that will give you the compounding effect like anything. It can be, I can say, you're going to the gym, you're going for a walk, and you're taking in a health wise or a financial wise. As long as you're disciplined, it works wonders. So, discipline, it says, as successful investing taking time. So, successfully investing takes time, discipline, and the patience. No matter how great the talent and effort, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women. This line is very common in our when I was in Infi and Wipro, because my boss will say when you're making a proposal, no, don't squeeze that. Okay, you put 9 member team extra and you deliver fast. It cannot happen. It takes its own time. And this is the way you can think of how a tree grows, and your financial tree is also a money tree. You put the money as a seed, and then you put disciplinary, all those, like how you put the water and a manure. After some time, it start growing big, start flowering, and then giving the fruit. It needs a time. So nobody better can say more than a Buffett. So I was trying to say the sports or in health and investment, always you see that discipline was very, very important. And that's the one thing which our mind get fine-tuned to the discipline. Like somebody was asking me, you have how you get up? And I said, I have never used alarm till date from younger until now. Because I always believe, and that's what my parents has taught us, if you tell your mind or conscious mind, your conscious mind will always remind you. Before we used to say that, okay, you tell your pillow what time you get up and you will get up. It's not the pillow, it's actually you're talking to your conscious mind. So it, of course, I'm not saying the alarm is wrong, but I'm saying it is like how you're disciplined now, because you, even it's a Saturday, Sunday, or if I'm vacation, I still get up at 4:35. So most of the time, 4:30 is the common time I get up, because my mind and the discipline has become like this. So most of us, if I do continuously anything, it's the result shows. If I don't do it, it doesn't matter. So most of us, what we will do, I have one other friend who is in a gym owner, and I was calling and asking him, how come you give so much of discount in a yearly package? Yeah? And for the short, so he says, do you know that the people who takes a yearly package because of taking a discount, they not even come 2 or 3 months, because they just see it is a bigger things and they don't do it. The people who takes come continuously, they will normally will take a month on month or a quarter on quarter, and they comes very nice. So this is the one behavior thing I have seen it, how to be a discipline. And it can be anything. It's like getting up in early morning, or how you are doing your office work. Are you writing? Like a lot of time I keep asking my employees also, are you having your own calendar? So actually I'm a person who chat quite a lot, but I have never done any official work without my calendar. My everything, even somebody asked me 2 years back what I've done it, I will mostly remember, but if you ask particular day, I can go to the calendar and tell you. So something has to be very disciplined. The process has to be clear. It works wonder. And please do that. You will find that you have a lot of time. Most of the time when I ask some people, no, you have done this. No, I don't have a time. And I said, actually, we do have a time, but we have not made a structural way of time. So we do that, it will work wonder. Similarly in investments. So investment in a discipline is to make sure that first of all, you write it your current budget, expense, make your living below. This is the new trend has come. I am not so used to of millennial people and all, because I have asked somebody and I was doing this for a fresher batch, and they says that you know that there is a one app. I don't. If you ask my mobile doesn't have any apps. So somebody is telling there is an app where you can take a money in advance about your salary. And I said, why you need your salary advance 10 days before? I said, you should make sure that you plan whatever is your salary and spend accordingly. This is no, most of the time we will spend much more, and we take from friends, and then they ask us to do that part of it. And it is becoming in a habit of taking that advance from that whatever app new first thing has come. Second thing is you keep paying the credit card from one credit card to the another. And he's explaining me being a 24, 25 years old. And I was telling him this is not the right way. And he says, no, there's nothing wrong. You have three cards. And he says, how many cards you have? I said, I have only one card from the day one till date. I didn't change even that. Not even I have increased my limit also because I never reached that limit. So he says, no, you should take three cards and keep putting one card money going to the second. And that is the one thing I keep enforcing at least all youngsters. If you have any family members, your kids or neighbors or niece, nephew, please tell them living below your means is the best. Taking always on a debt, it is like a endless circle keeps going on. And then we were not having a habit of investments. Do the goal-based approach. Even if you are saving 10,000, you make sure this 10,000 I'm keeping 5,000 for the education or 5,000 for my retirement or whatever your goal is. Because when you attach your investment to the goal, you will never ever remove that money. Otherwise, we just remove it. I was going with my daughter long back, maybe around 3 years back, COVID, before COVID time. And we were just seeing one of the digital mark, I don't know, it's the E-Zone or something in a Meenakshi Mall or something which gives the digital things. And I saw two young boys, they liked something and they didn't have money. On spot, I can see them in their mobile, they redeem the whatever investment they have it. And I was just thinking that they have never thought what is a taxation, what is an exit law, what it is market is up or down. So sometimes you will realize it. Too much of transparency also you're not able to because you're not able to keep your money for long. You're not able to make them compounding returns. You're not even bothered what goals you have invested for. And that is the one reason I see people are not able to do. I have another friend of mine who came and gave me the file. Rachna, my father is expired. I was cleaning the cupboard and please see this. And I said, okay, mostly we try to do that transfer helping. And then I said, this to my friend, what is the value? He says, I really don't know. It must be whatever he has done. It was 4 CR. And he was zapped. And he says, Rachna, poor my dad expired. He didn't know that he's having 4 CR also. Because most of the people previously get money. Why? Just think yourself whom you think is a richer person. They are keeping either their own company equity or equity for a longer time. And that's why they've got the value of compounding and value. You can take one Bhupej Jhunjhunwala, NR, and whoever you can think of in your own way, Mukesh Ambani, they are having for a long term. Previously, also, old people used to go and buy IPOs and keep it for long. So after split, bonus, dividend, and all, it becomes so much because they kept the same thing, 100 shares of 92, 93 times still now. And these are doing so good. Of course, few of them may not be listed by now, but not listed. It's delisted, I mean. But they have a lot of value. So please try to have a goal-based approach. Make sure it is just taking care of the longest time. And if the goal is not achieved, don't do it. Emergency also can be a goal. So keep that money for emergency. But if you're kept in investment for a particular goal, don't take it. Don't keep emotions when you are taking any of your actions and investment, or you can say even withdrawal. This I normally do quite a lot. And every time Anil will say that, please keep the emotions out. I remember always is our first car because we got it on Valentine. It's the first car. Our daughter, we got it from the hospital. It's become so much emotionally attached. And he says, if you don't sell it, even Kabadiwala will also not take it anymore. So, of course, then afterwards, I realized it's the correct value. So, don't attach emotions when you're doing an investments. Whenever we attach emotions, sometimes we may not take the right thing. And this emotions of coming comes very high when this is, my friend has taken this, it is so good. And my friend is, forget it, friend, my parents only, my mother will keep saying that you love your dad more than me. I said, why? He says, no, your dad's portfolio is doing good than mine. And I said, you know that dad never takes it out. You will go to the bank and they have a banker, will tell that, okay, you remove this and buy this and remove this. and she will do it because that person has told her that she will give 15% and she has lost the money. And I said, sometimes you don't realize ki, I keep saying that I normally don't do the advice to my parents and others if they don't ask me. And I said, then now she came back because they just tell. They don't realize ki when they are telling it, that person in the bank is no more now. So you don't have to do. Dad is continuing the same funds because I was doing, and that person has removed 3 to 4 times and then do it. The averaging is not coming right. So sometimes when you see the returns for your friend may be doing good because his entry times are different. He's keeping that fund for long term. So these emotions are very different. So please don't attach emotions part of it. Diversify are very, very important. This is the way we should look at on a discipline side. So this is the best answer for a discipline.
If you want to go around the earth and start with 100 meters on the first day and double the distance every day, how long do you think it will take? 1 year? 10 years? Let's find out. Within 19 days, you would have covered 39,321 kilometers, while the equatorial circumference of Earth is about 40,075 kilometers. You would have traveled around the world in less than 20 days. But what if you stopped after 10 days? You would have hardly covered a little less than 77 kilometers. This is the power of compounding. Power of compounding can help you to create a great wealth as well. How to leverage the power of compounding for maximum benefit? Start early and invest regularly. Nisha invests rupees 5,000 every month since the age of 25, while Nilesh invests rupees 7,000 every month since the age of 35. By the age of 60, both would have invested 21 lakh rupees. Assuming a return of 12%, Nisha will accumulate 2.75 crore rupees, while Nilesh will get only 1.19 crore rupees, which is 59% lesser than Nisha's wealth. This is why starting early is important. To create a wealth, start an SIP in Equity Mutual Fund, and remember, to avail the power of compounding, staying invested for long term is the key. Mutual fund investments.
So next thing is goal setting. As I have already shown the video, please make sure that your short, mid and long-term goals are being there, because the type of investment what we give it for short, mid and long is different. So short for us is 0 to 3, mid is around 3 to 8 and long is above 8. So these are the 3 things we should know how to set the goals and doing a planning and budgeting on an overall level. Patience is the best phase, which is, they say patience is not the ability to wait, but how you act while you're waiting is more important. And that is what it says, allow the investment to do compounding returns and it gives it out. And this is in our house, we have a avocado, what you call butterfruit tree. And I think so Anil loves that. So we have put it across the seed. And every year he will keep coming and saying that it is growing, the fruit is not coming, the flower is not coming. And 6 years. So we came to know that it takes 6 years, and you will surprise. Now this year we got it so many fruits that full layout was known that okay, your fruit is so many, the branches are bending and you can pluck from them. So I was just telling to him, the patience phase. So 6 years you waited for so long, and then you realize it started giving a beautiful fruits, and we start sharing with everybody. So most of the time investment works the same way. So you should have a patience to grow, the flower should come, and then you have a fruit, and then you use for all your goals and do it a structured charity also. So we have to realize someone is sitting in the shade today because someone else has planted the tree a long time back. Otherwise, we won't be having a shade. So patience is, as I said, it's a very, very crucial part in a discipline investing, taking decisions. and finding a long and short term goals. So make sure you have a patience. Patience is required. Another one time is don't react to the market. This is what I have been teaching my last April, May, June was only for a new customer is to know that not to be reactive. Have a patience. What you're doing is right. We can't time the market. I know that time market is going to do correction, but I don't know when it's going to do. So you can reduce by we call a profit booking. You can reduce by STP. You can reduce by SIPs, but you cannot say, okay, I'll be in the cash and doesn't know. So most of the time, the patients not reacting to the market is also very, very good.
Chinese bamboo is the world's tallest grass, which goes up to as high as 80 to 90 feet in a little over 5 years. When you sow the seed and start watering and nurturing it daily, you don't see it growing for 5 years. It would be frustrating, isn't it? But wait, miracle happens after 5 years. It grows from 0 to 80 feet in less than 90 days. Similarly, growing wealth through SIP also requires a lot of patience. Had you started an SIP of rupees 10,000 in September 2010 in large cap fund, the value of your total investment of 3.6 lakh rupees would have been 3.57 lakh rupees after 3 years. Had you stopped an SIP, this temporary loss would have been permanent loss. But had you continued an SIP at the end of the 4th year, your value of total investment of 4.8 lakh rupees would have been 6.95 lakh rupees. And if your SIP still continues till March 2019, the value of total investment of rupees 10.3 lakhs would have been 17.38 lakh rupees. Remember, correction is temporary, growth is permanent. So continue your SIP for long term to create wealth. Mutual fund investments are subject.
Last but not the least, we should know how much we can take risk. So risk is a very, very, I can say, loose people use the word risk, because if I ask somebody how much you can take risk, so this is because risk is linked to returns, okay? So if I say low risk, you will say 6% returns. If it is a medium risk, you will say that I will get a 9% return. If it is high risk, we'll set a 12 to 14% return. So we say, Rachna, I want a very low risk, but I want a 14% return. So sometimes I always try to explain. So no risk, there is not there. Only very few places we have a no risk. So we have a low risk. So no risk is a government tax-free bond. If you see, it is 4.8%. So anybody is giving you more than 5% return is having that much of risk. Maybe it's 0.1% or 0.2%, but have a risk. So low risk, you can think of it can be FDs, or it can be a GPO, it can be insurance or something. They normally give between 5 to 5.5%, because you are the lowest risk, which is no risk almost, is the government bond is 4.8 tax rate. So similarly, if you go to the high risk means you may lose your principal. Low risk is your principal and interest is being secured. You are going to the high risk, which is sometimes because 4 or 3 years market is down and 4 or 5 years market is up. So when market goes up, you take care of your down investment also, as it's shown in the video. So you can imagine your mom, you speak, or sometimes they must be saying, okay, the gold is low, let me take and buy the gold more because I'll get more number of grams. It's the same thing happens when you are having the market is down. When you market is down, if you buy more, you will get number of shares more or units more. So when the market is high, you will get the more good returns. So that is the one thing we have to see. So what is a percentage of money you can take a risk which is not impacting your lifestyle? You have to see. Second thing is, when you are young and you have a time, you should take a high risk, because with the period of longer term, the high risk is become almost negligible risk. Because if you're staying in the market 8 to 10 years, in any point of a time, it is never be a negative. So try to do a high risk only for the long-term investing, and short-term, you should go for the low risk. So my takeaway from here is set your goals, take a smart decision, have patience, and manage your risk. With this, I am concluding and I am open to take all the questions and answers now. So I heard Vivek twice, he raised that thing. I was not able to do. Vivek, can you ask a question if you're there? Any questions anybody have? Ravi Rao has asked, please reiterate what is 50% value. Can you ask what's the question here, Ravi? No questions, so I'm assuming that all of you have understood everything and have a wonderful weekend. Happy Independence Day. Enjoy and stay safe. I'm assuming all of you must have taken a vaccine. If not, please do that. Any other things, Nidisha, or we can just wind it up?
No, ma'am, there's no other questions.
Okay. Thanks a lot and bye-bye.